Hey guys, what's up? It's Danny, and I'm here to talk to you guys about the most underrated and overlooked team in the NBA currently. Now, when you think of all the championship contenders, you're going to immediately think of the powerhouse and all the dominant teams in the league, such as the Spurs, Warriors, Cavs, which are most likely going to win it and are the favorites to win it all. But there is a team in the West that I do believe can cause some serious havoc that no one is talking about. And no, I'm not talking about the obvious teams like James Harden and the Rockets or Russell Westbrook, who's putting up all these triple doubles in the Thunder. I'm talking about Utah. Yes, the Jazz. Now, before you click off the video, just listen. Now, you may be thinking, how the hell can they contend with a team like the Spurs that are so well coached and talented, or teams like the Warriors who have such a high-octane, quick-moving, and high-scoring offense? But what most of you don't know is the Jazz's defense is ranked 3rd in the NBA currently, and that is absolutely amazing. To put it into perspective, the Warriors are averaging 117, 116 points per game, and they only scored 105 points against the Jazz. And the biggest part to the Jazz's defensive success is easily Rudy Gobert. He is the Defensive Player of the Year candidate. He's probably the favorite to win it. He's leading the NBA in blocks per game. He's averaging around 2.7 blocks, and he's a very good defensive efficiency player. He's a great defensive player. Like, if you watch a Jazz game, he really gives players who drive down the lane a lot of trouble. And if they go against a team, well, basically every team in the NBA, relies on an inside game and outside game. He's going to lock up the inside game a lot. He's really good. Today against the Spurs, I'm pretty sure he had 6 blocks. And if you're going against a team like the Spurs, per se, when Kawhi Leonard, Tony Parker, Pau Gasol, all of them drive down the lane, they're going to get blocked. He's 7'1". He's no joke. He's like a legit defensive superstar already, and it's only his second year. And especially if the Rockets pull off a first round upset, or not the Rockets, the Thunder, my bad. The Thunder are one of the worst 3-point shooting teams in the league, so they're going to have to rely on an inside game, especially with Russell Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook will struggle a lot. Also, Gordon Hayward is turning into an offensive superstar. He's getting better and better as the years go on. He's starting to get really good. He made his first All-Star game this year, I'm pretty sure. In his rookie year, he was averaging only 5.7 points per game. Now he's averaging 22 points per game. And when you throw in all their solid role players like Joe Ingles and Dante Exum and Shelvin Mack, this team is very talented. Not to forget Rodney Hood. Rodney Hood is averaging only 13 points per game, but he can get hot very easily. He can heat up, he can light up your team. He can make a lot of threes. He's a really good pickup for the Jazz. They drafted him, I think, 2 or 3 years ago. He's really a great young prospect. Also, Joe Ingles, he's like a 40% 3-point shooter. This whole team is solid. This whole team really is solid, and maybe for some reason, if they're really hot against Spurs and the Spurs are just doing cold or something, maybe they can beat them. They're probably going to go against the Clippers in the first round or something like that. And, the Clippers basically are first round exits every year. And after that, they're most likely going to go against the Warriors. And you never know. Maybe their defense will do really good. They're 3rd in the league. So this is why I think they're really dangerous. Now, I'm not going to say anything ridiculous. I'm not going to really guarantee they're going to come out the East. I'm just saying watch out for them. Or not the East, the West. But I'm just saying watch out for them. Now, they're most likely not going to be teams like the Warriors or Spurs, but I do think they can make it to the second round, which, is good for a very young, developing, and upcoming team that everyone is really overlooking, in my opinion. When I hear dangerous teams in the West, I always usually just hear the Rockets or how Russell Westbrook will win the Thunder, but no one's really talking about the Jazz and how good they've been in the past games, especially in March. Especially Rudy Gobert and Gordon Hayward. If they got one more star, really solid player, they would have a solid big 3. And they snuck their way to 4th in the West. And by the time you're watching this, that could have changed. But regardless, I think the Jazz are a really solid and good upcoming team that nobody's really talking about. And if you guys are watching this, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe or like button. Leave a comment down below of how you feel or if you agree with me. And until the next time, I guess.